It's pretty amazing. Anyway, if you missed it, we'll take another look coming up in about half an hour. But we're gonna move on to an item that so many people love, and we brought it back. Actually, we've sold almost 60,000 pairs, since we launched this of the Mighty Sight. And what this is, it actually is 160% magnification, but it's got a light on it. Oh my gosh, for those of us who are crafters, or you're doing sewing or needlework or jewelry work or reading or hobbies or whatever it might be, boy, talk about giving you light exactly where you need it without having to have a lamp over your shoulder or anything like that, and get incredible magnification. So we're gonna check in with Ms. Vonabelle. Is she ready? Yes, she is. All right, let's say hi to Ms. Vonabelle. She's joining us, and we're so glad this is back. Hi, Vonabelle.
Hello there. I'm so, that was the first time I heard 60,000 pairs gone.
Isn't that wild?
It's because they're so practical. They're good. It doesn't matter if you're 20 or 60 or 70. Everybody needs a little light and a little magnification at different times, because they write so tiny in manuals, or you're trying to put those tiny batteries and things. So this really helps. So it's 160% magnification plus LED lights. And when you think about it, doctors and dentists wear lighted lightwear because it helps you see everything and light the way. Especially if you're going to, sit in bed at night, maybe read, and your husband doesn't want the light on. You have your own light right on your face, pinpointed to where you're working, which is so important. And our number one thing that we did, actually, Mighty Sight did a survey, and what everybody loved it for, number one, was reading prescription bottles, because it's not just what you should do, but what you shouldn't do. And you don't want to mix those up. But when you have these off, everything's blurry, put them on. Boom, everything's bigger and brighter and bolder. And there's no doubt about what you're reading. And that's a great comfort factor. And it might even be your mom or grandmom. You see them struggling. You see them holding it all the way out here, trying to, and maybe you've seen them make a mistake too. Might be that they need this. And Suzanne, this is a package, not just the lights.
Right.
It comes with a USB cord, and it comes with a little hard-sided, semi-hard-sided container, and a little case to clean your lens, and that little bag also holds your USB, Suzanne.
Well, I love it too because it's completely rechargeable, so you don't have to find any weird batteries for this. Also, Vonabelle, something I love about this, it's high definition optical lenses. So for those of you who think, well, you know what, I was gonna go buy readers at the dollar place. No, this is high definition, and they're optical lenses. I'm gonna show you my example. Okay, I can't read this at all. I really can't. Oh, good old aging, right? Now watch what happens when we put this in front of there. Look, okay, there it is without it. Here it is with it. It is dramatically bigger. And so now, even the teeniest little font, you can see. How many of you gone to a restaurant, that mood lighting is so fabulous, but then you're like, I can't read the dumb menu. You get your readers out, and then you have to turn your light on your phone. Ever done that? Well, again, you don't need to. You put these on, you hit the little button, and the light automatically turns on, and you're focused, and you're getting that really bright light exactly where you need it. So, Vonabelle, I understand why these are back, and they're only, we're doing $19. We have 3 flex on them to get them at home. For me, Vonabelle, I'm a huge crafter hobbyist. Anything that's really small, for example, working with eyelets, or if anybody's doing crochet or knitting or little rhinestone placements, or they do jewelry beading, oh my gosh, these would be just a lifesaver.
Oh, they are. I do Anna Griffin cards sometimes with a friend of mine, and I know you have to line up some edges and the appliques are 3D. Honestly, if I don't have my Mighty Sight glasses on, I can't see to line up those edges that well. So if you are a crafter, or these are unisex and optical quality. So girl, guy, maybe you do any kind of model making, trains or planes or cars. It's like, I struggle to see anything. I pop these on, and boom, I can read the tiny little writing in this bottom with these on, and then I can see to tighten up everything. Now, here's a mom and grandma saver. If anybody you love gets a splinter, you have to go get the magnifier and a light, and then you're like, now what? I don't have a third hand to do what I'm doing. Well, guess what? Put Mighty Sight on your face with the LED lighting, and you can get those splinters out quicker and faster and save all the little fusses from the little ones who are getting the splinter. So I like that for that as well. But coin collectors will love it because it's hard to see if you know, a coin has a special D or C. If you don't have your Mighty Sight on, you can't see that. But pop these on, and immediately everything is big and bold, and the LED follows you to wherever you're working. So I really like that. This is what your USB looks like. It's a nice one. It takes about 30 minutes to charge, and then your glasses get 3 hours of light, but then you just recharge them. And of course, your magnifier is always there for you. But I love these because I use them to hang things on the wall. More than once, I have struggled to see something and went, why am I doing this to myself? I own Mighty Sight. Let me go grab them, put them on, and then I hit the nail instead of, you know, my finger. That's always a good thing. You can actually see what you're doing. So they're so handy no matter the age. Now, this is our deluxe version, Suzanne. Just for our HSN customer, guess what we have? We have anti-glare and anti-scratch coating.
Oh,
you
nice.
won't find these anywhere. If you go buy them anywhere else, you will not get that.
Wow.
Just for the HSN customer. Anti-glare and anti-scratch coating. And also the LEDs are 25% brighter.
Oh, wow.
By getting them on HSN.
And I can tell you, they're really bright. And I want to show you, it's a really nice case. Because again, you know what happens? Normally you buy a 19 pair of, you know, you can go to any grocery store and go over to the pharmacy and they're going to have readers. And they're going to be just basic readers. And they could be $20 and you don't get a case. And they're not, and by the way, there's no lights on them either. And you're spending more than 20 bucks. I want you guys to see the case because it's really good. So you would think, you know, for 20 bucks, no one's going to throw in a nice case. They might give you a little sleeve or something, but they actually give you this kind of hard / soft case to protect the glasses, which I think's lovely. So you buy these ones, and then again, you've got the extra coating on the top. These are optical high definition lenses. They're not just that plasticky stuff that's out there. Plus, they're totally rechargeable. Now, I'm going to show you another example. I cannot read the writing on this bottle. I wish I could, but no, alas, I cannot. And that's for a lot of us, right? You just can't read it. So I'm gonna hold it up over here so you guys can see what I can't see. And our cameras are pretty zoomed in too. So imagine that's even smaller in person. Now watch what happens when I put it behind here. Totally can read it. And by the way, it's really faded. It's like, this is like a worn bottle or something, but look at how big that is. It went from me not being able to read it whatsoever, and now I can clearly read it. And that's important information. You don't want your mom or grandma or you or whoever to mess up on their medication, right? That would be horrible. Now, these are finally back in stock, yes. And you know what I like too? They actually look pretty decent. You know, sometimes you get glasses that are supposed to help you out and you look, let's be honest, really dorky in them. These actually have a little bit of a cool factor to them there, Vonabelle.
They do. And I'm glad you mentioned a little bit more about the case. So it is a semi-hard case. Here's what I like that for. If you're watching your carbs or your sugar, you bring your glasses with you in your case when you're shopping, and then you have them with you. You don't have to worry that they're going to get scratched or damaged. Take them with you to the supermarket. Read all your labels. That way you know your sugars and your carbs, whatever diet you're looking at. Maybe it's the doctor recommending. You can't read the labels when you're at the store. Just pop these on and then put them back in your case, bring it home. You could always have your glasses with you. But at home, knitting, sewing, crafts, even just reading. Let's say, and this is true of a lot of people, you want to read at night, but then your husband is like, no, I want the lights off. Well, you can have the lights off because you have dedicated LED lighting built into the glasses. And look at how bright they are. Watch, if I cover them and let them go, that's very bright. So you'll be able to read your, isn't it? Yeah, you could read, you know, your devotionals or your favorite book before you go to sleep and have your own lighting. And they are optical quality, so they are nice quality. And here's what I like. There's no batteries. When I got these, I went, nice job, nice weight, like feels quality. Yeah. And then I was like, oh, please don't have given me batteries that I have the little tiny ones that I would need the glasses to put the batteries in.
Right, to even see them to put in.
No, it's a USB.
Totally rechargeable.
Charge it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Never spend another dollar after you get them. All right, Vonabelle, I gotta say goodbye for now. Thanks for hanging out.
Thank you. Nice to see you. Good exercise in there. Oh,
I love it too. I'm popping it back in. If I can get it, I will. Just a quick reminder of our today's special. If you haven't seen it yet, we're going to talk about it again in about 20 minutes at the top of the next hour. It is phenomenal, and I was the biggest doubter of all.